What's going on, family? We are discussing dishonor and protest because we are dealing with the most dishonorable people on the planet, on the face of the planet. So let's read through this, and I would suggest protesting everything. Uh, Protest everything. I'll show you an example of what protest looks like, but we're going to read through this. This notice must be sent to the address that appears with the signature of the party. If no address is given, the notice may be sent to the residence or the place of business of the party. The proper mailing of the notice constitutes giving due notice. Even though the notice is lost en route, improper sending of the notice is immaterial. However, when the party actually receives the notice within a reasonable time, protested notice of dishonor must sometimes be in the form of a protest. A protest is a formal written declaration made by a proper person in behalf of the holder of a negotiable instrument, attesting that the instrument has been properly presented and that acceptance or payment has not been made. This type of notice gives satisfactory evidence of proper demand and dishonor, which is necessary to fix the liabilities of the persons secondarily responsible for payment. Any negotiable instrument may be protested at the election of the holder. Hence, the practice of protesting a dishonored instrument is followed by banks and many other business concerns, unless protest is waived or the amount involved is trifling. A protest must be made, however, in the case of a foreign bill of exchange, including a check. If it is not made and is not excused, the drawer and the endorsers cannot be charged with liability for payment. The drawer would be the people who issued you the citation or the order to pay. City of, etc., state of, etc., department of, etc., right? That's the drawer of, right? A protest is ordinarily made by a notary public who is a public officer authorized to administer oaths, to issue protests, and to take acknowledgments of deeds and other instruments. A protest must be made at the place and on the day of the dishonor, unless it is delayed through no fault of the holder. The certificate of protest must be annexed to the instrument, or it must contain a copy of the instrument. So, when we spoke earlier about the inland bills and the foreign bills of exchange, right? Which are drafts, which is an order to pay. Somebody ordering you to pay is a draft, or an inland bill, or a foreign bill, right? So those instruments need to be protested. And that's just basically what this book is teaching you how to do. Or if it's in the form of a check or a note, and if it's been dishonored, or if you get somebody tries to pay you a check and you go to cash it and there is no funds in it, insufficient funds, protest it. That traffic citation ordering you to pay, protest it, right? protested, not marching in the street, right? Because some people or entities would teach you that protesting is marching in the street. That's not protesting. Well, that's one form of protesting. However, you yelling and just marching in the street, hollering, that ain't gonna get nothing done. Because the pen is mightier than you just standing back and just yelling. When you put something on paper, when you activate that pen, our shit starts to change. You understand? So start protesting things. Shout out to the master teachers that have been put us on this years ago. However, I haven't necessarily had a whole lot of examples of what the protest looks like, right? But I have a book that, boom, has all the examples. And that's what I'm sharing with y'all. So you don't owe me no money, because there ain't no money in circulation, right? I'm good. I don't need any donations. I'm just your brother. Just giving you what I'm sitting on this right here. So I'm going to just share it with you. You don't owe me nothing. You can't pay me. I'm your brother. I'm sent here to do this. Check. I don't care how many books I show you with examples in them. I don't care how long I've read and studied any of this material that I'm trying to share with you. You can't pay me for what I'm here to do. You understand? So, hey, it's all good, you know. So, rock and roll, do your due diligence, keep studying, and we finna get this beast up off of us and out of our land. Check.